I like to always start with a gentle exfoliator, and today we're going to be using the Caudalie vinopure salicylic acid, which is a purifying toner. And all you want to do is lightly swipe it over the face. This is excellent for tightening up any pores. It's great if you have texture on your skin. It's extremely gentle, so if you've got sensitive skin or rosacea, you can absolutely use this product. A good exfoliation for makeup is always great as a first step. We follow this with an eye serum. You can use a water-based eye serum. This works really well when you're using makeup. I'm using the Trish McEvoy, and 1 drop is enough for both eyes. So you want to just lightly massage underneath the eye, and you can even take this product onto the lid. After eye serum, we always use a face serum. So a lovely hydrating water-based face serum works excellent with makeup, and you just want to lightly press this into the skin and lock it all in with a moisturizer cum primer. So now the skin is all prepped, we're going in with the Dior Star Filter in shade 2. This will just give a lovely luminous finish to the skin. I find this step always prepares your skin for foundation. You can totally use it by itself with a little bit of concealer, but look how perfectly this blends into the skin and just gives it a lovely lift. I'll be using the new Morphe brushes. And this brush here is the M106 foundation. And I absolutely adore the Nars Sheer Glow foundation. And I'm actually going to be mixing just to get Sarah's perfect shade. We're going to be going in with medium 1.5 and medium 2.5. So always give it a nice little shake. And I'm taking the lightest shade as my base and just adding a drop of the darker one. Mix them together on the back of your hand. That's going to be your palette. Take it into your brush and start off just where you would like a little bit more coverage, and really stretch this foundation out so it just looks like a skin tint. So we're not going for a full coverage, we just want a luminous skin tint. And it just gives the most beautiful finish. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the M13 brush by Morphe, and we're going in with the Giorgio Armani concealer. Now this is a beautiful luminous silk concealer in 5.25. And with your brush, lightly blend it out by pressing and blending it out. Now it's really good at this stage to take your brush, whatever's left, and just lightly tease and perfect around the face. Moving on to cheek colour, I absolutely adore these jelly cheek tints from Milk. So this is the Cooling Water Jelly Tint, and the shade is Chill. Absolutely stunning. Now when you use this product, you can take it onto the brush, onto the cheek. I like to take it directly. So we're going to keep everything high, and we're just going to go in round circles on the high parts of the cheek, and with your cream blending brush, you're going to go directly over and blend this out. And it just gives you that lovely flush stain of colour. Take a little bit onto your brush, and I like to just dust it over the nose. It's a lovely fresh way of applying blusher. So let's set this all into place. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD finishing powder, and I'm going to use a small tapered powder brush for this. So just go into your powder And always take it into the center of your palm, just to make sure that the powder is fully in the brush. And where you don't want any shine, excess shine, I should say, or glow, which is generally through the center of the face, that T-zone, just take the powder. We don't want to mat everything down, just the center, like so. Now when it comes to eyeshadow, the Armani liquid eyeshadow sticks are fantastic. This color here is 10S, and we're going to be using it all over the lid. So Sarah has slightly deep set eyes, so we don't necessarily want a brighter color that most people think is going to open up the eye. We need something a little bit deeper, so a medium tone, just to bring them out. We're going to take this applicator and we're just going to go and draw a thick line over the entire lid. And with a crease brush, and this one here is M331, we just want to blend the crease, so the eye socket. If you find that you've taken a little bit too much on the lid, you can then just press it over, like I'm doing, and then sweep it into the crease. A good way of finding where the crease is to look straight ahead into your mirror. You find the crease and you take your brush and you blend. Now I want this to pop a little bit more, so I'm going to be using the Hourglass pot, and this one is a glitter eyeshadow in Smoke. And these pots are great to use with your finger, so you don't necessarily have to go into a brush. Just take your finger, get your product, and just in the center of the eye, where I just want that little bit of lift and glow, take that little bit of shimmer, and it is absolutely stunning on the eye. It can just take day and night with one product. Let's tightline the eye now, and I absolutely adore the Intense Colour Long Lasting Eyeliner from Kiko in 04. So it's a lovely kind of bronze brown shade. And the way to tightline, if you just look down and steady the eye up, you really want to just take your gel pencil into the base of your lashes. So lightly just press the liner at the base of your lashes. Now we're going to focus on lashes, now that the eyes are done and complete. I always love to curl the lashes first and then go in with a mascara. So we have the Trish McEvoy eyelash curlers, which give a lovely kind of curl to the lash. And this is the YSL Lash Clash mascara. So this gives you your volume, your curl, your build, everything. Now with this, I'm just going to take a very small amount and tease out the lower lashes. I don't want a lot. Now I want to lightly bronze Sarah, and we're going to go in with the bronzer as well as the lighter shade next to it. So just take your brush over the two, get a nice little mix. I just need to warm the skin. And this is absolutely gorgeous. This is by Danessa Myrick, and it is a beautiful multi-purpose gloss for the skin. So just take a small amount, and when using this product you can use it on the eyes, but today I'm going to be using it on the upper cheek, just to give a little bit more dewiness to the skin. A little bit underneath the brow. But what's gorgeous about this product is that anybody can use it. I can use it, Sarah can use it. It is for everybody, and that's what I love. And to finish off, we're going to be using the Glossier lip liner in Buff. This is just going to lightly contour Sarah's lips. I just cross over a little bit at the bow. So it's always good after you've lined the lip to lightly buff it out with a brush, just to soften the edges. To finish off the lip, we're going to be using the Sicily Phyto Lip Twist in shade 1. And there you have it. This is a lovely, luminous, dewy day to evening look.